Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here, we are going to be talking about legends potentially leaking themselves, because I swear they've got to have the dumbest dev team I've seen in the game, because they be making mistakes that no other dev team be making, bro. Like, let me get into this, because it leads to a GOGETA Blue, and you're going to be wondering how does it lead to a GOGETA Blue if you haven't seen it already. So first thing we got to talk about is this here. So it says, the video of the Zenkai Awaken reveal today, talking about Kaioken, which actually released a video early on, talking about the fact that we could be getting an Ultra hit, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Son Goku, that's Kaioken obviously, included certain animations not available to the character. To avoid confusion, said video will be taken down from our channels. We apologize for any confusion caused. They literally leaked an animation that they have on a Kaioken. Why? Now, one thing people obviously know is that the modders or a couple guys in the community are able to actually take animations from other units and just place them wherever, just using the body character or whatever. So it's not even a stretch to say that because we saw an animation on Kaioken, it could mean that there's another Kaioken with that exact same animation that's coming, or it simply means that that animation will be placed onto somebody else. Now, if you don't know what animation I'm talking about, let me point it out that when I actually spoke about the video previously, I was like, oh, maybe they upgraded Kaioken in such a way that they actually gave him slightly new animations, which is quite a far of a stretch as well. But it's also something that's actually likely because they do some big upgraded Zenkais. They've done it before with like adding blast armor to units and whatnot. So just wanted to point that out in the previous video. And obviously, if it's Kaioken, if you look at his background art, it leads to like a that saga with hit strong as hell, by the way. So actually what I wanted to show you is the actual the green card, and it was a green card animation, and a lot of people are pointing out that this one here, we haven't seen that in game before. So that's what I pointed out in the video. We haven't seen that in game before, so it looked really new. I was like, whoa, is that new? Lots of people pointed out that's possibly new, like we haven't seen that before, and it's not on Kaioken's animations. So where's it from? Cool. That's besides the point. It's nothing we've seen before, and it's completely new. So everybody's wondering where's it from. Cool. Now people have been speculating off of this now. I got this tweet here from Playbox. He actually, well, I don't think he pointed it out first, but I've got his tweet here, so shout out to him. We got Kaioken's green card animation, right? And people have been quick to point out that it looks similar to when GOGETA Blue transformed from Super Saiyan to Blue in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And everybody knows that Ultra GOGETA is a very popular candidate for an Ultra this festival, and I feel like considering the hype in the festival and the movies build up that we had previously before, even though we wouldn't want it, it would make quite a bit of sense. We've had a lot of movies this year. We went through a GT phase, we had a tiny future phase, and then just go back to movies to end of the year. I feel like it would be too soon to just break out into another tag. That's what I felt anyways until I saw this Kaioken. But then obviously it was the two options. You could lead into like the rival universe type stuff, or you could actually take it simple and take the God Key route. But if they're gonna take the God Key route, the way I thought about it is just like, why is this guy? But that's besides the point for now. Let's look about the animation. Can you see how all the green, the sparkles and whatnot, and the way he actually powers up? It's just inverted. Whereas on Kaioken it's like on the right side, Gogeta's on the right side, Kaioken's on the left side. That's how it is. So people have been pointing this out, and you can see it's very popular. In fact, the sparkles and everything. Let's go back to Kaioken for the comparison. You can see, I feel like it's kind of a stretch because I feel like they might be maybe get the sparkles a bit better if you look at it. But and then why would they use it on Kaioken? Like, what's wrong with these devs? Like, they really just had to make a whole apology over actually just doing that. That tiny little mistake, like, why? But then at the same time, look, someone just said it here, everyone powers up like that. A lot of people just power up that simple. I feel like they would make it a lot more specific if it was GOGETA Blue. On top of the fact that why would GOGETA Blue be a transforming unit? There's a lot of reasons why I would say it's not GOGETA Blue's animation. Why would they use it on a sparking Zenkai? That's one thing. I could see it being another LF, but why would they use it on a sparking Zenkai? A lot of characters power up like that. Why would it not be the you guys know the Ultra art when they come with the black ink? Why would they not use it for the ink and that scene? This is a good scene to make it the black ink, like for the art. I could see that easily. That's actually more likely. So people are saying if it's this, would it be a transforming unit? But then another argument is that a lot of people's transformations in the anime, where they're not a transforming unit in the game, use the green card as their transformation in the anime, but it's just a power up in the game. The biggest example is Beast Gohan. Someone brought that up in my actual replies. Let me actually find the tweet. But then my counter to that was Beast Gohan has like 5 seconds of source material. We literally seen Beast Gohan there for like 3 seconds, bro, and then he simply just dipped. He simply just dipped. So I think it's a reach. It's a reach, but there are probably other green cards. That where people have used their transformation if they're already transformed in the game, because not every unit that has transformed in the game, in the anime, it has a transformation in the game, if that makes sense. They just come in their most powerful form. So, for example, we have a Vegeta into Majin Vegeta, but for example, we don't have a Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3, but we do have a Super Saiyan 3 and we do have a Super Saiyan 2, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is the tweet I was talking about, by the way. I just quoted the Playbox tweet and I said, I see why people are saying Gogeta blue, but it's legit a green card animation, whereas Gogeta literally transformed. You literally see him go Super Saiyan to blue. I see them adjusting stuff, which they definitely have. They take the source material and do what they want with it, but at the same time, it seems like a reach. And we've been reaching a lot this year. Maybe I'm just hesitant because we've been reaching a lot. I don't know, but I feel like it's a bit too much to take from just the animation, and it's on Kaioken. Like, why would they take a character from this arc? The only correlation I see is God Key. But then why would they use that unit of all units? There were so many God Key units in the game that they could have gave a Zenkai, like so many. Like let's actually bring up some. If we actually bring up the characters list, because there are a bunch of characters in this game. If we bring up, let's just go through the blues, right? Vegeta blues already got a Zenkai. This fourth and he's garbage. This is a free-to-play unit. I'm not going to talk about him. This is Clapku. Clapku could be a good revival Zenkai to give God Key utility just like that. But I guess we got Hakai Barrier, so they wouldn't want to do that. With blues, we're pretty much done. There's not a lot of options for blue. Rather, all the blues are already pretty much Zenkai. God Topo could be a good one. Good sleeper. Green Goku Black would be very popular. And he would actually tie in with the future lot, so it's like a 2-in-1. I could see that. Vados would be a big support for God Key just off rip. Like there's quite a few candidates. The big one I was thinking of straight away is that red God Goku, because he's used as such a good Z ability. If he's Zenkais, that would be amazing. So why Kaioken, man? That's just what I think anyway. This Goku as well from the future arc, tie in with 2 tags. One final point I want to bring up, because I just thought about it right now. SSBE, God Key Zenkai, clear as God Key Zenkai, or Gogeta Blue Zenkai as well, Plat. One thing I want to mention is that it's confirmed basically that we're going to be getting a Fusion Shallot and Giblet. So are we going to get 2 Fusion Warriors if people are saying Gogeta Blue? I don't know. I could see another Fusion Warrior. I could see Gogeta Blue. I'm not trying to be negligent to it. I'm just saying that I feel like a lot of people are reaching right now, but it seems like they did very much leak that animation. It looks very, very accurate to the movie. I'm not going to lie, but it could be anyone's animation. I feel like if they're going to use that moment for Gogeta Blue, they probably make it the ink and make it perfect. Like even when we saw Kaioken's Ultra reveal, it was perfect. We would see it just like that. But yeah, I think that's everything we got to say. Do you see us getting an Ultra Gogeta Blue, given everything that I've said in this video? We literally got Giblet and Shallot fusing. We've got a lot of factors for why it wouldn't be Gogeta Blue. But this animation here where the devs leak their own work because they're idiots actually goes the other way. So yeah, I'm going to leave it like that though, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. 35k by the end of the year, hopefully. Very close to about 600 left, 500 left. Thank you guys for watching again. My name is Zakashi, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, man.